occasion, we welcome Matt Bourke with his number 3 speech, My Family Roles at Christmas.
Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and okay. So, my family roles at Christmas. Today I thought I'd tell you a bit about what my family get up to and how we deal with Christmas. So, to start with, I think I'll start with the kids. Now, very, very young kids, they don't really know Christmas too much. You know, they're babies, they don't really understand it. Or I was told, when I was younger, we used to open the presents, and I was more interested in the wrapping paper rather than the present. But when you're a small child, say from the age of about 4 to 11 years old, Christmas starts on the 30th of November. Now, why does it start on the 30th of November? Because that's when you get your advent calendar. And you sit there looking at it thinking, right, get to eat chocolates every day before school, this is going to be amazing, this is the run up to Christmas, this is really it. Unless you're me. For me, I'm lying there in bed, feeling sick, knowing that I've eaten all my brother's chocolate, all my sister's chocolate, and I've hidden mine under the bed, and I'm just waiting for the next morning to worry about how I'm going to get away with it. But the run up to Christmas is not just about chocolate, it's about seeing Santa Claus, watching the shops get all their window displays. For the kids, they get really excited about this. Also, when you're at home, when you get to an age where you kind of realise Santa's maybe not real, you find yourself hunting down Christmas presents, or at least me, my brother and my sister did. Always hunting down Christmas presents. Where are they? What have you got us? Where's it hidden? On Christmas Day, we know that everyone knows that Christmas is mainly for the kids. It's about the look on their faces. So when you come down, you see the kids opening the presents, or if it's me, put the box to the side, put the wrap paper, but opening the presents, the look on their face, they're really ecstatic, they love it, they're really enjoying it. It's all about kids at Christmas. So then, when the kids get a bit older, they move to being a teenager. Now, teenagers at Christmas, I don't know if everyone will agree here, but me being a teenager at Christmas, not a very grateful one. All I wanted was the best present. I wanted the latest console, the most expensive this, the best that, you know, show off in front of all your mates, you know, have the best of this, the best of everything. And you do everything you can. So you kick, whine, whinge, moan, you do everything to your parents. Say, give me that present, give me that present. Or they would say, you've got to be good, or Santa will get you a lump of coal. You should be as good as you can to get that present. So when Christmas Day comes round, you've still opened up all your chocolate, you've had your advent calendar, you've probably been roped into some decorations. The teenagers at Christmas, very ungrateful still. Open their presents, don't want that. Not interested. Yeah, great. Next one, where's the Xbox? Where's it gone? This aside, teenagers at Christmas, they feel very hard done by. They feel that parents are taking a day away from them to force them to spend it with their family. They don't want to spend it with Uncle Idiot and Auntie Annoying, the grandparents who just tell them, we used to get a stick and a pole and a rod and a tyre in our day, and that was Christmas. Maybe we got a mince pie if we were lucky. They feel really hard done by. So, our Christmas, we were told, if you get any big presents, like consoles or hi-fis or TVs or whatever, you're not allowed to pay with it until after lunch. So we had to find something to do up until after lunch. So for me, right, I'm going to take on the role of setting the table. So every year as a teenager, I used to set the table. Really amazing, really, really good. So everyone would sit down and go, this looks really, really professionally done. And I would sit there, very proud of my Until I got to about 15 and 16, then I realised that all these bottles of wine that I'm always told to sort of put out there and make sure on the table, ready for people to pour, I realised that I could then maybe enjoy these wines. So from the age of about 15 and 16, one of them used to maybe disappear. That's another story. Anyway, on to my parents' roles. Now parents, they're the ones that put Christmas together. Now for any kid, they don't really get the appreciation and gratitude that they deserve, but they really put Christmas together. There's different roles. Now for my dad, he had 5 jobs to do at Christmas. First job was early on, he had to put the Christmas lights up. So it was a man's job, and Mum said, I'm never going to get up that ladder, you have to do it. So he always did that. His other roles included buying a Christmas tree and getting that in the house. We always wanted the biggest one, so it's a case of, right, get the biggest one in the house. He had to carve the turkey. He had to make sure the drinks were always on the table. Funny enough, he always struggled counting the drinks. But and finally, after dinner, he used to have to make sure that the kids, me and my brother and sister, were happy and weren't going to annoy everyone, so the adults would just continue drinking. So that was when the console, he'll put it together in our room, be quiet, there you go. That was his 5 jobs, that was him Christmas done. For my mum, it was a different story. She had the hard roles. Her Christmas started in October, buying the presents, getting them all hidden, wrapping them up near to Christmas, taking the kids out to meet Santa, sending off the cards, making sure got all the food in, then cooking the food, making sure the turkey's the right size, preparing everything, making sure it's all cooked at the same time, the gravy's not too weak, it's not too thick, it's not too thin, everything. It's a hard job being a mum at Christmas, I know that, and I really do appreciate what my mum's done for us over the years. So, she'd have dinner on the table, and that would be her job done. Then after that, she's done. Which brings me on to grandparents. Now, grandparents, they don't really have much of a role at Christmas. They're very much, they like to watch the kids, they like to take a lot of pictures. My grandparents, my grandpas, my grandfathers, they always used to tell me and my brother and my sister off. They were the ones that said, we didn't have this console in our bed. We had sticks. We had to make do with sticks. Right, thanks God, we don't need that. My grandma was always the one that started the arguments. She would go into the kitchen when my mum's cooking the dinner and say, no, don't do it like this. Do it like this. My mum did it like that. And I'm sure no woman likes being told what to do in the kitchen. But grandparents, they've been there, they've done that, they've got the t-shirt, they know how to do it. So that was their roles. The other 2 roles they had were enforcing that we always watch the Queen's speech at 3 o'clock. And then after that, on the dot, as soon as she had finished, so this year, we're not having a family Christmas. I'm going around to friends for Christmas. So I've been thinking about what my role is this Christmas. I'm not going to be a child, I'm not going to be a teenager. I'm not the mum, not the dad, certainly not grandparents. So my role, there is a role which, now and again, you have people come around to your house at Christmas. Maybe you have an auntie or an uncle come round, or just family friends. We used to call these people, as I mentioned before, Uncle Idiot and Auntie Annoying. So this year at Christmas, I will be Uncle Idiot. Thank you.